Hello to everyone who may or may not be here. Welcome back to the stream where we play nonviolent games, games that reward us for engaging with them intellectually and or emotionally, rather than rewarding us for any kind of violent accomplishments. Today we're back with the Great Ace Attorney. Where I voice every single character. I'm a little low on energy, but hopefully I can make it through the usual 2 hours. Excuse me.
It's coming! Sholmes's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen. Its eyes glowed with a smoldering glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames. Its rumbling pant and hideous howl, so terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear. "Look well, Wilson," Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. "For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles."
Sorry, the chat box is struggling for some reason. It's not. This was happening a little bit last time too. It's just a little odd, right? That the that the chat box isn't showing the chat. Okay, well, I'll just have to roll with it. I'll try to fix it before the stream on Saturday and Sunday, which I'm very excited about. That's the charity stream with Thrifty Fangirl. I'm very excited about that. But anyways, yeah, I gotta fix that before then. But for now, let's keep going. Our first 2 months in London passed by in a flash. In that disconcerting courtroom experience, we were first thrown into the day we arrived in the country, and into Seki-san's terrible ordeal that had followed closely behind, we had emerged victorious. However, there then came an abrupt end to our opportunities to appear in court, which was hardly surprising, of course, since I was nothing more than an amateur, an unknown student of law from a faraway land. So life in our little office was very quiet. That is, until it was shattered one day by that fateful telegram. That morning, I was woken by the unreserved knocking on the door by the telegram boy. But after he'd gone, Susato-san's behavior became very obviously strange. Susato-san? Yes? Is it time to leave for court already? Let me see. What case is it today? I don't think I'm scheduled to defend anyone at the moment, am I? Oh, no, of course not. How silly of me. But I think Iris said she would make us some breakfast this morning. So shall we go down to Mr. Sholmes' suite? Yes. Iris makes the most delicious breakfast food. She does, doesn't she? And once our bellies are full, we can leave for court in fighting fit form. Let me see. What case is it today? Here we go again. So, what was it about? The telegram that was delivered this morning, I mean. Oh, a telegram? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, but you're not going to get away with that. Well, I didn't think I would. Actually, don't give it a moment's thought. It's nothing. Nothing interesting. Boring, in fact. It was just a boring old telegram. It's 3 times now that she's tried and failed to convince me it was nothing. I promise that I'll tell you about it at some point. Alright, I understand. I suppose Saseki-san will arrive back in Japan by now, won't he? Yes, I should think so. He left immediately after that terrible ordeal. Which would mean he should have completed the voyage already, or be just a few days away. A fortnight ago, we had that very long telegram from him, do you remember? Complaining of seasickness. But by and large, it seems the voyage has been going well. Is something wrong, Naruto-san? I was just wondering what might have become of Saseki-san if he stayed in London, that's all. You mean, as regards Lord Van Zieks, the Reaper? Yes, I can't help wondering if seasickness would have paled into insignificance in that case. What is it they say? That no one who stands in the dock can be saved from the Reaper, right? Like the way that Nightmare's trial ended on the very day we arrived in London. Even 2 months on, the cause of that dreadful fire is still a mystery. Yes, but at least Saseki-san is safely out of the country now. Presumably that means that the curse of the Reaper can only take effect within the confines of the city of London, perhaps? Even if that's the case, it's little comfort. I have a terrible sense of foreboding. If the legend of the Reaper is to be believed, it would mean he wields the sword of justice himself. Come to think of it, I wonder what he's been up to these past 2 months. Surely not wielding that sword against more acquitted defendants. No, I don't think so. Apparently Lord Van Zieks hasn't appeared in court once since our last encounter. Oh? Yes, since Saseki-san's trial. He's withdrawn from judicial service again, it seems. Really? Just like before, when he wasn't seen in court at all for several years. So it's just been me who's had to face him in his recent spate of trials then. Ugh, just my luck. I wonder if luck doesn't come into it. Sorry, what was that? Oh, nothing. Never mind. I've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already. You could tidy up once in a while. Susato-san, I always say, making a mess is a small sacrifice to pay for being able to further your studies. And time spent tidying up is time you can't devote to the same cause. And time spent on ridiculous arguments is time that could be better spent on some simple housework. She wins, but I'm supposed to be the lawyer here. So this is the tea that Susato-san brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. It's just so bitter. Tea is a drink to be enjoyed, Naruto-san. You really don't have to force yourself to drink it, you know. I don't like to see you screw up your face, though. That spade has been in here since we started renting the place. Oh, that's not a spade, Naruto-san. It's a shovel. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. No, spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel. I don't want to dig a hole for myself, so let's leave it. It's spring at last, and the weather is warmer now. But I love the smell of the fire and the steam rising from the kettle. Oh, would you like some tea, Naruto-san? Thank you, Susato-san, but I'm alright for now. With the green tea Susato-san makes for me time to time and Iris's unique herbal infusions, this place is paradise for a true tea lover. Green tea is such a wonderful accompaniment to British tea cakes, don't you think? You know what, everyone? I'm sorry, but the truth is that I'm just not up to this today. I've got a lot of really big stuff going on, and I just... Yeah, I'm just, I'm dealing with a lot right now, and I just don't have the energy to do a stream of 2 hours of voice acting straight. I just don't have that today. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to take care of myself, and there's just a lot going on, and I want to make sure I have the energy for this weekend. You know, there's just a lot going on for me. But I will, you know, don't worry, because I will be, once a few of these things wrap up, I should be back in full form, and of course you'll still see me doing my regular streams. I'll still be here Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, but sometimes I might just have to do shorter streams, but I you know me, I will absolutely be doing the best, the most I can at any given time. I will, and I hope that next Thursday I should have a lot of energy, hopefully, because a lot of the stuff that I'll be dealing with will have moved forward in some way. But yeah, for today, just today, I'm just gonna have to rest. I just wanna, I've only got one viewer today, so to that one viewer, I'm sorry about that, but I really want to make sure that I am taking care of myself, so that when I do streams, you know, I'm not, you know, dealing with leftover struggles from a day I didn't take care of myself, right? So I will make sure to see you guys this Saturday and Sunday. Do remember that I'm doing this stream on Saturday and Sunday with Thrifty Fangirl. I'm just gonna post the link to it in the chat for you guys. And you know, we should We should have a great time this weekend. I think you guys will love it. Really do. Here's a link to the post where you can find some details on this weekend's stream. Oh, look, it did show up this time. Huh. Well, anyways, so that is a link to a post where you can find details on this weekend's stream, and I hope that I will see you there.